Welcome to the Easy English Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to Easy English with Sara and Daniel. Learning English isn't just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about stories. When you listen to a story, your brain relaxes, and you start to understand English naturally. You hear how real conversations sound, how words connect, and how emotions make meaning stronger. It's like your brain is learning without trying too hard.
Sarah, after our last episode, I actually made hot chocolate at home.
Oh, really? How was it?
Delicious for the first 2 sips. Then I added too much cinnamon, and it tasted like a candle.
Well, at least you tried. But you know, Daniel, that's actually what happened to many European chefs in the 1600s. Everyone wanted to copy Maria's recipe, but not everyone got it right.
Oh, so Europe was full of chocolate fails?
Exactly. In Spain, chocolate was still a royal drink, something fancy and mysterious. But in France and Italy, people began experimenting. They added eggs, cream, honey, even breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs? That's not dessert. That's confusion.
True. But remember, sugar and milk were still expensive. Only rich families could afford them. So chocolate became a symbol of power. If you had chocolate, you were rich, fashionable, and probably a little dramatic.
Like, oh, I can't wake up without my morning cup of gold dust and cocoa.
Exactly. But soon, something unexpected happened. The church got involved.
Wait, the church? What did they have to do with chocolate?
Well, during the 1600s, the Catholic Church had strict rules about fasting. People couldn't eat or drink rich foods during certain times. And chocolate was a gray area.
Oh, that's interesting. So was it food or was it a drink?
That's exactly what people argued about. Some priests said, chocolate gives strength, so it's food. Others said, no, it's liquid, so it's allowed.
I love that they were debating about hot chocolate during church meetings.
Yes, there are even old letters between priests discussing whether drinking chocolate broke the rules of fasting. It became known as the chocolate question.
I imagine one priest saying, "Brothers, we must talk about sin, and also this new recipe with cinnamon."
Probably. Eventually, the church decided that if it was liquid, it was fine. So people celebrated and drank more chocolate than ever. By the 1700s, chocolate had become the drink of high society in France. And guess who loved it the most?
Let me guess, a queen?
Exactly. Queen Marie-Thérèse, the wife of King Louis XIV, was obsessed with chocolate. She drank it every morning. Her servants even brought her a silver pot filled with hot chocolate in bed.
Okay, now that's a lifestyle I can support.
Yes, it became a symbol of luxury. In fact, King Louis XIV even gave royal permission for one man, David Chailloux, to open the first chocolate shop in Paris in 1659.
Wait, the first chocolate shop ever?
In Europe, yes, it sold liquid chocolate, not bars yet. People came to sip it in fancy cups while gossiping about court life.
So basically, it was like a royal Starbucks.
Exactly. And the drink spread across France, England, and Italy. Each country added its own twist. In England, they started serving it with milk. In France, they made it thicker and richer.
Sounds delicious and expensive.
Very expensive. A single cup could cost as much as a worker's whole day's pay.
What? That's like paying $100 for a mocha.
Yes, so it was still a drink for the elite. But slowly, things started to change. By the late 1700s, Europe was changing. New machines, trade routes, and ideas about equality were spreading. Sugar became cheaper, and chocolate slowly reached ordinary people.
Finally, justice for the people and for dessert.
Yes, exactly. Small shops began selling simple versions of Maria's drink. And in some cities, they started making solid chocolate by mixing cocoa with sugar and pressing it into blocks.
So that's the first chocolate bar?
Not yet, but we're getting close. This was more like a thick paste or hard block. People would shave off a little and melt it into milk or water.
So basically, chocolate powder before it was cool.
Exactly. Then came one man who changed everything again, Joseph Fry from England.
Another chocolate hero.
Yes. In the late 1700s, Fry invented a new way to grind cocoa beans more smoothly using a steam engine. That made chocolate easier to produce and cheaper.
So the Industrial Revolution gave us industrial chocolate. I approve.
Yes. And that's when chocolate truly began to reach everyone, from kings to commoners. Now, here's something funny. In the 1700s and 1800s, doctors believed chocolate was medicine.
Oh no, don't tell me they prescribed 2 bars a day.
Almost. They said it helped with sadness, stomach problems, and even love troubles.
That last one, I believe. Chocolate heals broken hearts.
They even sold it in pharmacies. But of course, most people just wanted an excuse to enjoy it.
Same as today. Doctor, I think I need more dark chocolate. For science.
Exactly. But beyond the humor, chocolate also became a symbol of comfort, something people turned to during hard times. Soldiers carried it, explorers packed it, and children dreamed of it. And through all these centuries, people kept improving chocolate, turning it from a royal secret to a global love. But remember, it all started with Maria Lopez de Villanueva and her simple experiment.
That's amazing. She wasn't a queen or a scientist, just a woman who loved making things taste better.
Exactly. Her name almost disappeared from history books, but her invention changed everyday life forever.
It's kind of beautiful that her recipe became everyone's happiness.
Okay, chocolate lovers, it's time for some sweet facts. In the 17th century, King Louis XIV of France gave official permission for the first chocolate shop. In England, chocolate houses became popular hangouts for politicians and writers. Chocolate was once considered medicine and prescribed for weak hearts. In 1778, Joseph Fry's family business used a steam engine to grind cocoa, making chocolate cheaper for everyone. And here's my favorite. People used to serve chocolate with pepper and mustard.
Mustard, that's a crime against dessert.
Yes, thankfully, that fashion didn't last long.
I'll stick to marshmallows, thank you very much.
Good choice.
So basically, if history ever gets too serious, chocolate makes it better.
Exactly. From ancient rituals to love letters, chocolate has always been part of human joy.
And all thanks to one woman's sweet imagination.
Yes. Maria Lopez de Villanueva, the woman who invented chocolate.
Sarah, now that we've finished this story, I just have one question.
What's that?
Can we have a research break?
You mean chocolate break?
Exactly, for historical accuracy.
Go ahead, Daniel. You've earned it.
Delicious history.
Thank you for listening to True Stories from History in Easy English. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it, subscribe, and of course, have a little chocolate while you listen.